Lovely to be here. Welcome to the 2024 Globe Annual Meeting in glorious Fredonia, or as Mike has told me about 300 times over the last year, in sunny Fredonia. He didn't say that it's going to be rain at 9 a.m., but I think it's going to cool us off a little bit. We're going to start, as ever, with the opening session and some opening remarks, some welcome remarks from our host and our sponsors, and then we get right into the meat of the program. So first up, we have our host, the State University of New York at Fredonia, Mike, and the president.
So I've done my best to try to say hello to as many people as I can. If I have not said it to you in person, thank you so much for coming to Fredonia. We are just so excited, honored, and humbled to be hosting you. I'm going to take my usual seat, which is the back corner. So if you need anything, come find me. I'm hoping an incredible agenda that Simon and Tara and Laura and John and everybody has put together. So it's just very, very exciting. I have the distinct privilege of being able to introduce our university president, Dr. Stephen Collison, who would also like to welcome you. So, Stephen, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I know there is a time zone. I was speaking with some folks from Batam, the Philippines, Taiwan, Thailand. So I appreciate the time zone differences. But let's get a little bit excited. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Very good, very good. Well, my name is Stephen Collison. I have the privilege of serving this university as the 14th president. I've been in my role now for more than 4 years. I've just entered my 5th year as president. On behalf of the State University of New York here at Fredonia, I want to welcome all of you to our campus and to this meeting. I went around saying hi to people, and it was wonderful to meet many of you, and I hope to meet many of you before this is over. I was born in Liberia. I came to America more than 40 years ago to go to school. So it was wonderful to visit with people from all over the world, really. I met somebody from the Gambia. He's sitting back there, and I met someone from Senegal over here. And it's just a wonderful feeling, just how small our world is today. I understand that this meeting here has more than 200 persons that register for this meeting, and it includes more than 50 students, right? And 50 students from more than 7 countries, people attending here from more than 32 countries. That is impressive, very impressive. And, you know, in the more than 4 years that I've been here, this is probably the first time we've had such a gathering of people from all over the world. So we are very pleased, very, very humble, and very excited to welcome you to the campus. Not only that, this is an impressive group, but what is even more impressive is the things that bring you together about the environment. My background is forestry. My undergraduate degree is in tropical forestry, general forestry, and my graduate degrees, master's and PhD, is in forest economics. So I feel like I'm one of you. I feel like I'm among friends and among people who we all share a common interest in how to protect our environment for the benefit of mankind, of all people, regardless of where you might live. I want to thank Mike, my colleague Mike. Where are you, Mike? Thank you so much for all your work and all the planning committee and everyone who worked to bring this together. I want to recognize NASA, NOAA, and the United States State Department for all the resources that they brought to bear to make this happen. While you are here, I want to encourage you to explore Western New York. We have a lot we are proud of here. I understand you're going to go to Niagara Falls very soon, sometime this week. You're in for a treat if you haven't been there. You're going to be really impressed with the beauty of nature, right? The things that we're working together to protect. And so I'm very pleased you're going to be able to see that. And by all means, before you leave, please stop by the bookstore. Our bookstore, I want you to spend some money here before you leave. But I'm just so thrilled to have all of you to visit our campus. And anything we can do to make your stay here enjoyable, do not hesitate to call upon me. I'm going to be in and out. I will be checking this out until the meeting is over. My boss, the chancellor for the State University of New York system, is going to be here to welcome you all as well. So this is very exciting for us, and thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, everyone. I know we've said that 3 times already, right? So it's a good morning. Hard to follow the president, and we're so appreciative of the campus hosting us here in upstate New York. My name is Brandon Jones, and I am the program connection at the National Science Foundation to GLOBE. All right. We are, NSF is continued to be a strong partner for GLOBE, a supporter of GLOBE, and we have been able to, over the years, even with the roller coaster that is the federal budget here in the United States, support the annual meeting, and we are happy to be able to do that this year as well. I haven't been to a GLOBE meeting in a couple of years, so it's just like a homecoming to see some familiar faces, to see the work that is continuing. The world has changed quite a bit, right? It used to be every 5, 6, 7, maybe a decade. It seems like it's changing every month now. Obviously, naturally, it's changing socially, politically, and even the way we conduct science and the way that learning happens. All of that is changing, but GLOBE has been here for almost 30 years through the changes. And the flexibility that this program has to be able to meet the needs globally at different levels, students, teachers, community, that's a phenomenal just accomplishment for that type of program. And I see into the future that GLOBE is going to be a critical piece of the research and learning ecosystem because of the way it's designed. It is designed on a collective impact model. It is all about community. It's all about learning. It's all about the betterment of the environment, as the president just mentioned. And again, NSF is just so excited to continue to partner with our other federal sponsors, NOAA, the State Department, and NASA, to continue to support this excellent program. I'm excited about the agenda. I'm excited about the students that we'll get to see and engage with more this afternoon and through the rest of the week. And we are just excited to be here at the Fredonia campus for SUNY, and we're looking forward to an excellent meeting. And yeah, with that, on behalf of Dr. Panchanathan at the National Science Foundation, we'd just like to say continue the excellent work. Thank you.
Should have known to walk up the ramp, that would be easier. There's a story there. I want to start out by thanking Mike Jabard as local host for the annual meeting. No, it takes a huge amount of effort to be able to organize something like this, and really appreciate his efforts and that of SUNY Fredonia for hosting. I know this is a institution that's done a lot for not just New Yorkers, but for people from around the country. It's a well-recognized institution, and I'm embarrassed to say as a native New Yorker, this is the first time I've been here. But I reached out to sort of my friendly Fredonia alum who said I was coming here, and he wrote back and all these wonderful things about how the town is great and the institution is great, and I think so I'm sending him little pictures and things for that. I do want to acknowledge Brandon Jones and NSS for financial support of the meeting. Simon Castro Wooldridge from UCAR as the annual meeting planning lead, and to the International Organizing Committee, and all the people who helped make this meeting happen. As I said, meetings like this don't happen without a lot of work from a lot of people who that extra work is piled on the things that they're already doing. I also want to acknowledge Amy Chen from my staff and the work that she's done for this and over the years. Connecting the Globe community on this year's meeting theme of climate and resilience is really important. You all do important work to elevate climate in and out of the classroom, empower learners, and meet them where they are, and build community resilience leveraging Globe. Having so many Globe students from all over the world at this community gathering is exciting. It's an opportunity to celebrate their achievements, and I think we'll get to see some of those throughout the meeting. The challenges of climate and global change are bigger than what any one agency or any one nation can address. So it's really important that we harness the best of our not just our technical capabilities and our geographic capabilities, but the human capabilities that we have to really understand our planet, the way it works, characterize it, and help us prepare for a future that we know is going to be different. And having good environmental information is going to be critical to the way that we collectively address those challenges. And having not just scientists, but sort of environmentally literate citizens is really going to be important to help us all address the changes of the future. And I think Globe plays an important role in both advancing the science, but advancing environmental literacy. This year's meeting, it's an exciting opportunity to meet people, many of whom you've probably interacted with each other in the past, and a lot of people who are new, and I think for me, most of the people are new. So I'm really excited about being able to meet with the people while I'm here and learn more. There's student presentations, there's posters, just lots of opportunities, and encourage people to take advantage of that. So I really privileged to be able to do that. I think the Globe is an important part of our portfolio. We have a lot of management interest and support within our division, within our agency, and even more broadly, the attention of our Office of Management and Budget that's paying close attention to what we're doing. And that kind of involvement and support is really important and appreciated, and I think reflects the good work that you all put in on behalf of the program. So look forward to the time here, and thanks very much.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. My name is Irina Karmanova. I'm a public diplomacy officer with the U.S. Department of State. I work in the Bureau of Oceans and International Environmental and Scientific Affairs, which is the lead bureau within the Department of State on issues ranging from the depths of the ocean to the vastness of outer space. And as of a couple of months ago, I'm the manager of the Globe program for the State Department. It's very wonderful to be here with all of you today. I actually attended high school up north in Clarence, New York, so I'm very familiar with this area. It's a terrific homecoming. I hope you all take some time to eat buffalo wings while you're here. But on behalf of the Department of State, I congratulate the GLOBE community and its partners for its accomplishments and its continued commitment to improving our understanding of our environment and planet. The data you collect with GLOBE helps create connections across countries and helps protect our planet for the benefit of everyone. This is at the heart of science diplomacy. Through science diplomacy, people come together to achieve a common goal, and through GLOBE, students, educators, governments, and communities are inspired to learn more. The State Department has been a proud sponsor of the GLOBE program from the very beginning, and each year, U.S. embassies and consulates around the world help GLOBE expand to new countries, new schools, and new audiences. My Bureau's mission is to advance international scientific cooperation to conserve and protect the global environment, ocean, health, and space. And we do this by leveraging scientific research and diplomacy to make progress on a wide spectrum of global challenges. And the GLOBE program is essential to this effort. We work hard to build on GLOBE's almost 30 years of accomplishments using science to engage and empower communities to contribute to a healthier planet. For example, this year, the U.S. Embassy in Nepal hosted the 5th National Conference of School Clubs, which promoted citizen science throughout Nepal and built partnerships among GLOBE schools both nationally within Nepal and internationally. The U.S. Embassy Switzerland launched its 2nd Swiss National GLOBE Contest this year, culminating in a conference where students will get a chance to present their findings to prominent Swiss scientists. And the U.S. Embassy Czech Republic held a GLOBE conference this year, which provided students and educators with an opportunity to meet other GLOBE teams from Ireland, Georgia, Slovenia, North Macedonia, and Ukraine, and gain new experience and knowledge. Students even had the opportunity to be interviewed by local journalists. And finally, U.S. Embassy Jordan awarded a grant to train 5 new schools, including 10 teachers and 50 students, in using GLOBE research protocols in their classrooms. The State Department is a proud sponsor of GLOBE because this program prepares and connects with the next generation of innovators dedicated to environmental solutions. GLOBE inspires students, educators, and citizens to join a global community focused on learning more and working towards a shared vision of a healthier planet. And GLOBE is science diplomacy in action, using scientific collaboration to tackle common challenges and build partnerships. Through GLOBE, we all listen, learn, and share our experiences with one another, and the diversity of these experiences helps strengthen our collective action. So I wish you all an excellent meeting this week. I hope everyone continues to learn from each other and get inspired from the students' presentations. And I'm very excited to spend time with everyone in Niagara Falls. And I look forward to meeting all of you and getting to know more about the GLOBE program as I kickstart my first conference. So thank you again.
Good morning, all. I'm John McLaughlin from the Office of Education at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA. And the name National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration implies we research the oceans and the atmosphere. But some people don't realize the Great Lakes are also part of our mission. And to that end, we manage the Great Lakes Bay Watershed Education and Training, or BWET program, a competitive grant funding program for education. SUNY Fredonia has received 3 awards through that program that help build out some of the amazing programs they offer. So I'm excited to explore more about SUNY Fredonia and the work they do with you all here this week. I'm also really personally excited about the theme for this conference: climate and resilience. These are 2 topics near and dear to my heart and to the work of my agency. A large part of my work focuses on the Environmental Literacy Program, which since 2015 has focused on funding for community resilience education. We have a document you may want to look at, the Theory of Change for Climate Resilience Education. And we have a network of grantees that have helped develop that. I want to thank Amy for her work to connect GLOBE with that network. She has attended our workshops of that group, And at our last workshop, we had an amazing presenter, a poet, David Hassler, who I'm excited to say Amy has reached out to, and he will be here with us this week and working with us in the future a little bit as well. So thank you, Amy, for making those connections. If you do look at our theory of change for climate resilience, you'll notice we changed the definition of resilience from what you sometimes see. Often resilience is defined as the capacity to withstand or bounce back from an event. But we define resilience not just bouncing back to the previous state, but actually looking at a new and improved state. Do you think that's an easy thing to do? No, it's a powerful thing, but it's not easy. And it requires an amazing amount of competence and partnership and collaboration. And that's what I see here in this room. So on behalf of my agency, I want to thank all of you for all you do to support Globe and for being such invaluable partners. And I mentioned I work on granting programs. In the federal government, no grant or cooperative agreement can go beyond 10 years without a recompete. And that leads to a very dynamic landscape. Both Brandon and Jack talked about the dynamicism of Globe, especially over its near 30-year history. And I've been through some of those changes. This tie was actually from my last day with the Globe program in 2006, when I was leaving Globe to come to NOAA after only having worked at Globe previously. How lucky was I to find Globe right out of graduate school? And it was a nervous time leaving this program that had been so wonderful, but it was also a time of opportunity. So I want to thank the UCAR team for all they've done. There are so many changes they brought to this program. The International Student Science Fair, the International Scientist Network, so many new developments. I can't name them all. The Alumni Network, which we'll hear from here as well. So I want to thank the UCAR team for all they've done, and also excited for the new incoming teams, which we'll learn more about as this week goes on. Some familiar faces and some really new names, new energy coming to the program. So excited for this week as Globe's dynamic environment continues, and excited to work on climate resilience with you all. Thank you.
Great, thank you. All right, thank you so much. Wonderful words. Some great inspiration there. I love that definition of, sort of more challenging definition of resilience. And I think that's a great thing for us to reflect on. So thank you very much.